Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. We're going to start off with drawing out a few cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested in a personal reading, everything you need to know is in the description box below. But before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go, because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you, either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. Interesting. So we have the Page of Wands. It says ideas, ready to build foundation. In reverse, it says disappointment, frustration, setbacks, obstacles, and false start. It's really, really interesting. Well, I just saw 122 and then 123. So remember that change starts with you, and trust that everything happens for a reason. The frustration that you're feeling is happening for a reason. These setbacks, these obstacles, this false start happened for a reason. Maybe there was an unstable foundation here that you were trying to build off of, and everything came tumbling down. But as I was saying before, it's interesting to see the Page of Wands, because in the reading that I just recorded, I talked about the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. I feel like someone's inner child here is kicking and screaming right now over some sort of change that you are facing right now. And I feel like you're being encouraged to really look inward for your answers at this time, to slow down, to be okay with slowing down, starting over, having delays. Remember that it's all part of the process. I feel like you're being called to slow down right now for a very specific mental, emotional, spiritual type of reason. There's just really something here that the universe and your spirit guides are trying to communicate with you through change. So definitely, if you saw that reading that I just talked about, take your mental health more seriously. Don't ignore those times when you feel frustrated or depressed or numb. Don't ignore your emotions or what's going on in your inner world, because remember that your inner world is what manifests or creates your external or exterior world. I talked a lot about an idea or some sort of information that is really trying to be communicated with you through change and looking inward right now. And that's definitely being confirmed with ideas right here. And I think it's interesting that I wrote that on the candle. It makes me think of the Ace of Wands. Maybe there's an opportunity here that you're being presented with to connect more with your passion. And that could mean many different things, depending on who's watching this. I do want to mention, as you can see in the imagery on this card, there is quite a bit of darkness in this energy. And I think this idea, this epiphany, whatever it is really going to help light the way forward for you. So definitely, if you're in a time of certainty, you would really, or a time of uncertainty, you would really be doing yourself a disservice by not looking inward and giving yourself that sense of certainty or trust that you need towards the universe, towards your situation. And I just saw 444. I've been seeing that a lot lately myself. So just know that if you're facing struggles at home, at work, if things feel a little topsy-turvy when it comes to your stability, you're not going through that alone. Maybe check out the post that I recently posted in the community tab. I mean, it may not be recent, depending on when you're watching this, but hey, if you see it in time, it's meant for you. If not, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I just want you to know that you're not alone in this, not only because other people understand and are experiencing the same things, but because the universe, your spirit guides, the spirit world, the spirit realm, they see you. And they're definitely there for you. Next we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. It says trust, faith, optimism, being too hard on self, believe in yourself, lack of self-love, self-depreciation. This also kind of gave me like the Devil card in reverse type of energy. It's a liberty. Well, liberty could be significant. The name Liberty, like someone you know or heard of might be named Liberty. I'm only saying that because I recently watched a movie called The Hunt, and one of the characters' name was Liberty. It's on Freevee, Freevee, if you want to watch it. Maybe there's a message in there for you somewhere. Maybe there's a miscommunication, misinformation. There's a lot of things going on with this Eight of Swords in reverse that is very, very relevant. The idea of trust here is definitely confirming faith and optimism. I feel like investing in that more will help bring more light to your situation and not make it feel as dark and uncertain and scary. I saw 654. So trust that you are facing this darkness for a reason. Maybe it's about connecting with the light again. Maybe it's been a while since you've done that because you got used to the stability. It depends on who's watching this. The lack of self-love was significant as well, because when I said taking your mental health more seriously, I was referring to a card in that previous reading that came out, and it also had the number 666 on it. And to me, that is about unconditional love, especially for yourself. So definitely give yourself some grace right now. Be patient with yourself and be patient with the universe, and trust that this is the process. Things are meant to work out or play out this way for a reason, and if you want to know what that reason is, you really can find out. You just have to be willing to look inward. Seeing that we're 8 minutes into this video and I was about to talk about the number 8 on this card, there is strong confirmation here of the idea of letting something go. And I feel like maybe there's a perspective or a belief here that you need to let go of that's making you feel sad, depressed, angry, rage, numb. Something here is really destabilizing your emotions. I feel like there's, it's a change that you're facing right now. And I think the universe wants you to know that it's possible to feel stable amongst the uncertainty. Emotional stability. For sure. I just feel again to encourage you to really just don't be hard on yourself right now, because things are already hard as they are. And the best thing that you can do is have hope, stay faithful, have courage, believe in yourself, believe in your strength, believe in your own intelligence, believe in your strengths. And also believe that whatever weaknesses you have can also be turned into strengths. You're being reminded that you're not trapped, you're not stuck, you are still. Things are still right now. Things are slowing down. And that's okay, because it's happening for a reason. And you may already know like on a spiritual level, why this is happening. But I personally feel that you're being pushed to look inward, because there's just really, really something here that the universe and your spirit guides want you to see from within. Maybe it has to do with your strength, but it could be anything else. I saw 1010 as well, and then 111. So that 1010 there is a sign that the universe and your spirit guides do want to communicate with you. They want to connect with you, and they really want to help you navigate through the darkness. They want to add to the light in your life. So embrace that light, because not only do you need it, you deserve it. Okay? What else was I gonna say? I forgot what else I was... Oh wait, the 111. That is also confirmation here of the idea of trusting yourself. And I also feel called to say that if you are a person of integrity, honesty, even if it feels like the world will not accept you as you are, the universe will. You are protected. So don't take that for granted. Don't take their communication, the signs, and everything. Don't take it for granted. I saw 111 again as well. So definitely trust in general might be something here that you need to improve, not only for yourself and the universe, but maybe with other people, opportunities. It's going to maybe different for everybody. For your last card from this deck, we have the Two of Wands. Wow, it says plan next steps. Prepare. What do you want to do? Decision and possible travel. Very, very interesting to see that, because I'm pretty sure in tarot it goes the Ace, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. So I feel like this is definitely an opportunity for you to connect more with your passion, your fiery energy, your will, your drive, your ambition. I just saw 1222 as well. Just be yourself. And trust that it's going to pay off. And that will resonate in different ways for everybody, but authenticity is always important. I want to say it's always significant. Maybe don't take your own honesty and integrity for granted. Again, just because the world is not, struggles with the truth, the universe does not. The universe is definitely on your side. I feel like I said before, this passion, reconnecting with your passion, is definitely going to help you better understand how to move forward in a dark situation, or it's going to help you add more light to a situation. I just felt something here about the illumination. The sun might be significant, which honestly is just a big ball of fire. So that really, really confirms what I felt here about your fiery energy. I also felt that your solar plexus might be a significant chakra to look at, as well as the root chakra. And I just saw 3, 4, 5. So you're being called to look at these chakras or better understand them for a reason. In the previous reading I recorded, I did mention, since the Two of Cups came out, you have the Two of Wands here. But since the Two of Cups came out, I felt that maybe there could be a decision involved. And I feel like for this reading in particular, since it says it on this card, I feel like there is a decision that you need to make here. It could be an internal decision, a decision that you make with yourself, maybe about your future or something else. Could be a decision in this physical reality. Do I accept this job? Do I move in with this person? Just really, really think through this decision. Allow yourself the time and space to look inward, to make sure whatever decision that you make comes from a place of trust and faith. I just saw 4, 4, 4, especially if it's related to your foundation, your home, your job, your car, whatever it may be. because you are the source of your foundation, and without emotional stability, it's really hard to have material or financial stability. So definitely take your mental health more seriously, as it came out in that other reading. Now, to wrap up this reading, I'm going to get a card from this box here. I can't show you the whole thing because it would feel too clunky. But it says, you have to be open to darkness. And on the back side it says, accept darkness, embrace light, accept death, embrace life. And it's all 111 and 222. So I'm not going to get super into this side of the card, but the yin and yang symbol, there it is, could be significant. But this, you have to be open to darkness. I was talking to somebody before I started recording, and I mentioned how I'm a big believer in the yin and yang concept, and that you can't have the dark without the light. If you weren't in the dark right now, how could you appreciate the light? I think that's an interesting thing to ask yourself or to look at. But as this card says, you need to be open to the darkness, the negativity, the heaviness, the challenge, the struggle, because it's part of the process. It's part of manifesting the light that you are looking for. So instead of resenting or demonizing the darkness that you are facing, try to observe it from an objective, unbiased point of view, so that way you can focus more on understanding it rather than judging it. And I saw 654, so the last thing that I want to say is to please trust that everything happens for a reason, that this darkness is here, it's happening. Whatever you identify with this darkness, it's happening for a reason. And you can understand that reason if you allow yourself to slow down and to look inward right now. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you liked it, the like button is showing me that. That is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can do so by donating through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me, and it always makes a difference. And the last thing that I want to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.